Hello and welcome. My name is Jimmy Kimmel. I host a talk show in my kitchen, which was previously something you might hear from someone who's paranoid and has delusions. So I don't know, maybe I'm not hosting a show. Maybe I'm crazy. Speaking of crazy, we have a bigly milestone on the way. This weekend, Donald Trump celebrates his birthday, number 74. So break out the ketchup and cake. Trump was born on June 14th, 1946 when a pile of soggy cheese fries was struck by a bolt of orange lightning. Trump supporters in Florida, Michigan, and Arkansas are holding events to celebrate his birth. And what better way to honor the president than by gathering to contract the very virus whose existence he denies? By the way, this is one of Donald Trump's old birthday party invitations. This is a party he had back in 1994. The theme of the party was Trump, Lord of the Financial Jungle. And there you can see him and Marla Maples in jungle garb. This card is amazing for a lot of reasons, but this is 26 years ago. Nothing on this card still exists. The body is fake. The casino went bankrupt. The marriage ended. The hair is gone. Even the elephant in the background was shot and killed by Donald Jr. The president had a busy day of travel today, but he did find time to tweet a lot. Last night, he tweeted about the Occupy protests in Washington State. He must have been watching TV and saw them because he tweeted, "Radical left Governor Jay Inslee and the mayor of Seattle are being taunted and played at a level that our great country has never seen before. Take back your city now. If you don't do it, I will. This is not a game. These ugly anarchists must be stooped immediately. Move fast. They must be stooped." The mayor of Seattle tweeted to him, she said, "Go back to your bunker." Oh, that bunker thing must be driving him nuts. Why he gets involved in this sort of an issue, I have no idea, but he's clearly surrounded by people who are stooped. And the award for most stooped this week goes to Trump's chief economic advisor, Larry Kudlow, who astonished even the most hardened among us when he said this.
You said you don't believe systemic racism
I do not.
at all in the U.S.
I do not.
You don't think there's any systemic racism against African Americans in the United States?
I will say it again. I do not.
Sir, one more question. Can you name a black person? Just one. Go ahead. I mean, that's so stupid, I don't think even Donald Trump would say it. This, by the way, is the same guy who said coronavirus was contained 3 months ago, and he's still there reporting for duty. Only the best people. On the other side of the coin, the side Lincoln is on, NASCAR yesterday announced that they will no longer allow Confederate flags at their race events. They put out a statement. They said the flag runs contrary to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for our fans, and a lot of their fans didn't like that. Lots of tweets. "You picked the losing side of this battle. Good luck with that." I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Confederacy was the losing side of the battle, but pretty soon we will have radios in the car playing rap music. Oh, heavens, no. But I bet people can fly their rainbow flags all day. Yes, right. From now on, NASCAR is going to be one big gay parade. Bye-bye, NASCAR. I've been a fan for 50 plus years. Stay out of politics and social issues. Just race. Actually, race is exactly what this was about, but this is another one. Welp, just another sport I won't watch. Gonna have a lot of time traveling this beautiful country, fishing and spending time with my grandchildren. I have bad news for you, pal. In 10 years, your grandchildren will be describing you as my racist grandpa. So NASCAR now has done more to fight racism than the White House has. But the president is getting out there. Tonight, he was pressing the flesh at a fundraiser in Dallas. No masks, of course. That is nuts. He's having parties. He's shaking hands. Dallas isn't even a safe place for presidents when there isn't a virus. And he is ending his week at his golf club in New Jersey, spending the weekend there. You see that? He's fighting the pandemic and racism at the same time by not wearing a mask to his very white golf club. The president's planning to hit the road with a series of campaign rallies starting in Tulsa next week. Big crowds are expected, even welcomed. But anyone who gets a ticket has to agree in writing not to sue Trump if they get sick. For real, you have to click this liability release to register to go. It's like being pregnant on a roller coaster. But go ahead and take a big swig of bleach before you come anyway. I guess the plan is to just ignore the virus now and hope it goes away, because yesterday, Republicans announced they are probably moving their convention to Jacksonville because North Carolina, where it was supposed to take place, isn't cray-cray enough for their current level of cray. They're not so interested in safety in Florida. What they're promising is that this will be a blowout bash.
Want to keep America great? Join us in Jacksonville for the 2020 Republican National Convention with all your favorite stars and no social distancing. Monday, August 24th, we're packing in more mouth-breathing deplorables than ever before, and we're turning off the ventilation. How do you like that, libtards? Hungry? Take an overcrowded elevator to the grab-and-go bare hands buffet. No napkins, no sneeze guards, no utensils allowed. Dig up a handful of shrimp and say, "Fork you!" The RNC convention in Jacksonville. The excitement is contagious.
Must be over 18. Void where prohibited. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. Not responsible for what happens 2 weeks later.
Florida, still the #1 place to die. This is good. You know, every city obviously is handling this virus in its own way, but the New York City Health Department got very personal. A few months ago, they put out a safer sex fact sheet with tips on how to do it during the outbreak, and they've just updated that sheet with more ideas. This is real. This is from the city of New York. They recommend that during intercourse, you should wear a face covering or mask. Okay, fun. They suggest that you masturbate together. You know, I've tried that. It's not the same since they closed the movie theaters. They tell you to be creative with sexual positions and physical barriers like walls that allow sexual contact while preventing close face-to-face contact. In other words, glory holes. New York City is recommending glory holes to its citizenry. They tell you to skip sex if you or your partner are not feeling well. Most wives have that one covered. And that medical conditions that could put you at risk during sex include lung disease, moderate to severe asthma, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and others. So good news for Melania with that one, I guess. They even provided tips for group sex. Large gatherings of any type are not safe during COVID-19, but if you decide to find a crowd, below are tips to reduce your risk of spreading. Limit the size of your guest list. Keep it intimate. Yes, just friends and family at the orgy for now. Pick larger, more open and well-ventilated spaces, like the park or an outdoor shopping mall. Wear a face covering, avoid kissing, bring an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Can you imagine rolling into an orgy with a little pump bottle of Purell? Also, everyone at the orgy from now on in New York will be required to wear these Andrew Cuomo underpants, which are available now on Etsy. Now, we have our own expert here on the show on sex and everything else. And with that said, here now from our home in Las Vegas, it's time for a special quarantine edition of Dear Aunt Chippy.
Okay, here we are. Now that my upstairs neighbors are home all day, all they do is have sex. What's something simple I could yell at them that will make them stop? Fire! Just yell fire! I'm sure that they will stop having sex if they hear fire. What a moron.
Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is ridiculous.